It's the 2nd of September 2016 and it's Dragoncon Day 2. Got some plans for some different panels. Mom's still in bed waking up, so you're not going to see her any at the moment. And I'd forgotten how awesome that shower feels, but it's heavenly. As are the beds. The beds are fantastic. But I'm sort of doing my morning routine around here. Gonna eat me a Pop-Tart, because that's what we brought for breakfast. And then get ready for Jacob's party. Well, I'm going to be part of a party in D&D, I suppose, so technically I said that correctly. Anyway, point is, get ready for Jacob's Dungeons & Dragons thing. Keeping it classy with a breakfast just as classy as the actual room. Not even close. And for you coffee lovers, Mom's making her some coffee. You're not in the shot. She stepped away because she's still in her pajamas. She didn't want to be in the shot. At this point with Snapchat, I have learned how to angle things to where there is discretion involved, despite her nervousness that apparently there isn't. We are on our way to the first event in which this guy frightens the living daylights out of all of us.
I do too. I do too. That's
Is
what I
there
was like.
anyone that is less than neutral?
I'd say so. Just a tad.
A bit. Not the most fun I've had.
He is not having D12.
D12 hurts.
Plus your constitution. Yes. I got these fine healing potions. Oh, yes. But somehow they turn blue.
So don't get alarmed. This is a thing. Let me explain. Unfortunately, during the D&D, I ended up having a seizure, which is the worst possible time I could have had that. According to Mom, Jacob worked admirably, though. He took care of me and everything until the paramedics showed up, so he did a good job. The real shame in that is that I really liked the guys that were in our party, and I kind of wanted to connect with them socially, because we really seemed to gel, but that's a loss. But now we're out of the hospital. I stayed for several hours at least, right? Pretty much. So now we're trying to find our way to the hotel. But yeah, once we get to the motel, we'll figure out things like food and stuff like that. So yeah, it's one of those things. And with a bit more rest, I'll be able to go to some of the Dragoncon things I was planning. Unfortunately, some of the big ones I'm going to miss. The main thing I was looking forward to is Brian Brushwood's magic performance tonight. It was one of those where I was really looking forward to it. But yeah, here's a good look at it within the light. That's just an ugly carpet burn. Like I said, I'm fine. It's just... And Mom's swearing my Snapchat's going to be depressing now, but I'm like, no, I'm okay, which is the bright spot.
That is a bright spot.
On the way to the hotel room, I saw the most epic bombshell variation of Harley Quinn. It was great. And she was clearly embracing the role. There were some skateboarders outside of the motel, and she said, "Can I laugh if he falls flat on his face?" Plus, the worst part about all of this is that in a couple of minutes, Brian Brushwood will be doing a live magic show along with someone else, and I'm stuck in the room. Well, Jacob just called the room, and he got me a little bit of a surprise. It's kind of nice. It's pretty sweet, actually. I've been meaning to try Daredevil out, and now I have something from Daredevil that I have. Well, I'll show you whenever it gets here. I'm also going to try cleaning this thing up a bit. See if I can make it look a bit less, well, this. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Jacob and Rebecca just came, they brought my stuff and everything. But they told me a very interesting story. After I had the seizure and everything, the next thing they did was go to the autographs room. Just the big autographs room, which now I know it still exists, so I need to check who's in there. And they ended up going to the actor that plays Matt Murdock in Daredevil. Like I said, it's something I've still got to try. He asked him how his con was going, all that stuff. And he legitimately told him, because the last thing that happened was I had the seizure, so he told him about it. That's when he grabbed a photo and did this. He signed it with "Get well soon." That's the sort of celebrity you like to hear about. Kind of right here. And Mom found frickin' Five Guys. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me very happy. So we are here in line waiting for the Gonzo quiz show. It's a bunch of celebrities I like all in one place. Should be fun. Atlanta is crawling with Pokestops, by the way. I wasted my whole day yesterday by not noticing this. Now I have.
We're going to pack this room up. We are packing the room up just like sardines. Come on down.
Why did they do like mislabels like Mike?
I don't know, but I downloaded the White Stripes with a Z. Was what I had to do that. It was the only thing.
What is it?
He's in his underwear too. It's really hard to fight in your underwear.
Okay, guys. Okay. So we have to make a decision now. Do you think?
Okay.
You should be singing, right?
I'm caught up. I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. It just became ashamed because it has the word sex in it, and I can't.
My legs are crossed.
What do you think? Is he still in sync? Let's see.
I'm probably still in sync. Sexual healing.
Yeah.
He was still singing about sex.
Yeah.
You know what?
So, day 2 of Dragoncon has ended. Dramatic wounds and all. So, yeah. We made the best of the rest of it, and we're getting ready to go to bed. Gotta wake up tomorrow and be ready for the parade at 8. And honestly, it's better that I had the seizure today, because there's a bunch of Diamond Club stuff tomorrow that I certainly don't want to miss. So, good timing. Now to end the night, I'm drinking me some water out of the classy glasses again. Sleeping tonight is really gonna re-energize me, because Mom's been worried that I've been a bit off because they put me back on my medication, but that's not it. I'm just tired from everything that happened, and I've still got a smidge of a headache because I'm still getting over it, that sort of thing. But a good night's sleep ought to take care of all that business. Ought to, at least. So to this moment, I'm going to say good night, everybody, and holy crap, according to that clock over there, it's almost midnight. Although it actually is midnight. I'm drinking water and Snapchatting at 12 o'clock at night. Well, 12 in the morning, technically, right? Anyway, you get it. All I've got to say is that the Gonzo Quiz Show was a great panel. It did not disappoint. It was a perfect way to end the night. And turns out Jacob and Rebecca were in the same room. We just had no freaking idea. Man, this just looks more and more bruised, doesn't it? Not important. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish my water and then get ready for bed. So to you, I give a little toast and say, good night, everybody.